Alright, welcome back. Now, what we're going to be covering here is actually one of my favorite topics. It's called Money Spot. It's a word we've given at Forex Watchers and Urban Forex. And what we're going to discuss about the money spot is how this little illusion, and we're going to get into why it's an illusion, is very, very interesting because that money spot is actually the golden key for us. Okay? So, of course, it's not the golden key on its own, but it is one of my favorite topics that I like to discuss and share with you guys here. So, we're looking at the Euro Aussie on the 4-hour charts. Now, take a look at this. Now, if I was to say you are simply looking at the markets from this line and to the right, okay? You're only looking at this piece. Okay, so the one on the left doesn't exist. And you're looking at the market coming down. It's in a downtrend, right? Coming down again, pulling back, coming down again, pulling back, da-da-da-da. It reaches down to here. At this point, you're aware that, yes, all of this below here is seller's territory, right? Now, what happens in this flow is, just like we were saying all of this is seller's territory, someone is looking at this as here comes the buyers. Buyers, pull back, buyers. And this area here is in buyer's territory. Okay? See how the market just holds above that S&R sort of area? For them, that's the buyer's territory. We call this the money spot. To some, it's an illusion that the uptrend is going to continue. To some, it's an idea that they're almost out. They're almost out of steam, and we need to resume the downtrend. So the moment where it looks like both a buy and a sell, that illusion is called the money spot. Okay, so let's get into some more examples. We can look at it just by this moment right here. So let me delete all this. Okay, as the market comes lower down, you can see that he never made a lower low. Okay, let's put the line here. So it was here initially, right? It was right there. Then he came down. He held up to here, and then he broke below it. Okay, when he broke below it, he came back. Okay, he held below it again. So let's move the line down here. Okay, so that's the new low. Coming down, holds below, doesn't make a lower low, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, doesn't make a lower low, goes up. Okay, so in this whole process, this line maintains grounds. Now, when we look at how this line maintains grounds on our upper end, we're starting to see, okay, we have one high here, but then this is a lower high, so we're like, what's going on here? The market's unable to go below this price. Okay, every time it goes below that price, it comes back. Now, you have to be very careful to understand what does it mean to come back. Okay, because this is a 4-hour chart. This is a lot of candles for you to be patient with. Okay, if you're being very stingy with time and saying, well, since I'm here, might as well take a trade out of this. No. You need to have patience. You need to have patience. And I have some more courses based on how to deal with stuff like that, where it's the turning point for a lot of the students. Who are like, oh, okay, maybe if I just did that little trick, my profits increase, my workload decreases, and so on and so forth. So we'll get into all that stuff in a different course. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep looking at this area carefully, as all of this is money spot. Okay, let me get the line out here. All of this is money spot. Okay, this is all seller's territory. Who's responsible? As you know, it's this guy here. Okay, he's responsible. So now, as you're seeing this all of the seller's area, he comes up, challenges, drops again. Comes up, identical highs, challenges, drops, holds, drops, holds. So it's starting to turn into a range now. Now, in this process of even a range, okay, few things happen. Okay, as the market comes up higher and higher, and he holds above, this is buyer's territory, this whole area. Okay, as he comes up again, and then he starts collapsing down into here, this is still considered buyer's territory, but it's a different opinion now. this happens to be the money spot yet once again, because buyers are still looking at this as, oh, pullback, support equals resistance, buyer's territory, let's keep hitting the buys. Okay, sellers are looking at this as it's the top of the range, the sellers just came back, they dominated, so we start to develop the money spot momentum area here. It's the idea of a money spot, and generally after a money spot the market starts to move. Okay, that's the moment where it becomes really hot. Okay, so let's take a look at some more examples in the next video.